ഓക്കെ, നമ്മൾ ലൈവിലാണ്. ഹലോ, ഹേ ഗൈസ്, വെൽക്കം ടു ദ സ്ട്രീം. ഇത് നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്വന്തം സൈക്കട്ടമ്മൻ സ്ട്രാൻഡിങ് 2 എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. ബീച്ച് സ്ട്രാൻഡിങ് 2 on the beach. ഓക്കെ, ഇന്നലെ ഇവിടെ കസ്റ്റമൈസേഷൻ എന്താ ഹിയർ ഡോൾമെന്റ് കസ്റ്റമൈസേഷൻ ശരിയാണ്. പ്രശ്നമാക്കി Why me? എന്താണ് താങ്കൾക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത്?
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network. It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being.
And?
You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion.
I already did that.
I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy.
Sure, I guess.
An advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion. Meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid. We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know. We have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, It'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly.
Okay. Sleep till morning. Cutscenes ഒന്നും ഉണ്ടാവില്ല എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. Yep.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another curious vision.
All right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job.
Sure.
The big one.
The big
It's
one.
the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land. And we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
Okay. അത്ര കൂടുതലൊന്നുമില്ല നമുക്ക് ബാക്കി.
Updating with new data supplied by Drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
Okay.
APAS enhancements are now available.
Standard cap. Increase total of Sam can go. നമ്മളെ 95 ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. എൻ്റെ കണക്ക് എവിടെ കാണിക്കുന്നു? ഓ അവിടെ കാണിക്കുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, സോ വി ഹാവ് 40. ഒരെണ്ണം സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ക്യാൻ ഫോം. ഓക്കെ, ഓക്കെ. വാട്ടർ നോക്കി. ഓക്കെ, ഇത്ര കനമൊന്നും ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. കനവും APC. Different select the equipment. Okay, orange likes. Yeah. Australia photo. Okay, kangaroos ഉണ്ടോ ഇപ്പോൾ? നേരെ ഇങ്ങോട്ടാണ് പോകുന്നത്. കൂടുതൽ ദൂരമൊന്നുമില്ല, പീസ്ഫുള്ളായിട്ട് പോകും. Now we are Australia. നമ്മുടെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ആദ്യത്തെ വാക്ക് ഓസ്ട്രേലിയ വാക്ക്. കാങ്കറൂസ് കാണാൻ പറ്റുമായിരിക്കും മേ ബി. ഓസ്ട്രേലിയ അല്ലേ, പിന്നെ വലിയ സ്പൈഡേഴ്സിനെ കാണാൻ കിട്ടുമായിരിക്കും. കോമൺ ഫേസ് നമ്മൾ പോകുന്നത്.
Who calls for comfort?
അപ്പുറത്തെ സൈഡുള്ള റൈറ്റ്. നല്ല പീസ്. ഓക്കെ, എമർജൻസി കാര്യത്തിനത് റൈറ്റ് ഫീച്ചറാണ്. ഓക്കെ, PCC ഉള്ളൂ. ഗ്രനേഡ് ഗൺസ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ എനിമിഷൻ ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ച എനിമിഷൻ ഒന്നും ഉണ്ടായതാണ്. പക്ഷെ ആദ്യം ഇങ്ങനെയല്ലായിരുന്നു, സാമിനെ കാണാൻ പറ്റുമായിരുന്നു.
Must be a BT somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your other deck's movements as you proceed.
Okay. Flying. രണ്ടെണ്ണമായി മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. ടൈഡോമാറ്റിക്സ് മറന്നു എൻ്റെ പേര്. മപ്പ Đúng rồi. BTS ഉണ്ടായാലും റെഡ് കളർ ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം. ഈ അറേഞ്ച് ഞാൻ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കില്ലോ, ഓർക്കായില്ല. പവർ സ്കെലിറ്റൺ വേണമായിരുന്നു.
Construction complete. Nice.
Upgrade structure. Metals 400 വേണം. Let's go. ടോട്ടൽ കാണിക്കുന്ന പ്രശ്നമൊന്നുമില്ല. റെഡും യെല്ലോയും മാത്രമാണ് ഒരു പ്രശ്നമായിട്ടുള്ളത്. യെല്ലോയിൽ ചവിട്ടിയാൽ ബാലൻസ് വരും. റെഡിൽ പറ്റില്ല. റെഡ് കാണിച്ചാൽ അവിടെ കയറാൻ പറ്റില്ല. Screwter. എന്തിനാ എൻ്റെ സ്റ്റാമിന കൂടാത്തത്? അയ്യോ സ്റ്റാമിന കൂടുന്നില്ലല്ലോ. Here we are close. Yeah. രണ്ടെന്താ ഹൈവേ ശരി എന്നാ ഇതൊക്കെ എന്തിനാ ആഡ് ചെയ്യാന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാം. നാല് കാർഗോ മാനേജ്മെന്റ്. ഓ ആ ഓക്കെ, ഇത് നല്ല ഓപ്ഷനാണ്. ഒറ്റടിക്ക് ഓഫ് ലോഡ് ചെയ്യാം. പക്ഷെ ഒറ്റടിക്ക് ഓഫ് ലോഡ് ഇത് ചെയ്യാമല്ലോ. പക്ഷെ ഇത് ബാക്ക് പാക്ക് ഓക്കെ. ഇത് ഇപ്പോൾ ഇത് മെറ്റീരിയൽസ് ഓക്കെ. രണ്ട് ഓപ്ഷൻ ഉണ്ട്. ഇത് മെറ്റീരിയൽ ഡെലിവറി വേറെ, മെറ്റീരിയൽ വേറെ. Okay. That's very good. What he said. Yeah. ഓക്കെ ഇത് റിയലാണ്.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
ഡെഡ് സ്പേസുള്ള ഓഡിയോ
Process your orders and request.
പെട്ടെന്ന് റെക്കഗ്നൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്നുള്ളൂ ഞാൻ. വൺ ഓഫ് ദി ബെസ്റ്റ് ഹൊറർ കോസ്മിക് ഹൊറർ ഗെയിം. എന്ത് പറയണമെന്ന്. ഡെലിവറി. I have delivery.
You're that bloke with drawbridge, aren't you?
All
So
doors.
you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery. I don't know what to say, other than great job, Porter. Time after time you've been there for us. You, like everyone says, already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
വെപ്പൺ ഡേറ്റ. ഓ നമ്മുടെ മറ്റേ ഗൺ.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Ocean scanner. Results of display for now. Speed up sensor. Ooh.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plate gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people, information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability.
ഓക്കെ ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. ചോയ്സ് ചെയ്യാൻ മുമ്പ് ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. Come back. Shit. Pretty bad. Australia, what's the
Not
situation
doing any
of
better than
Australia?
the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. We've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure. Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we've patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs.
Okay.
Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. Can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands at damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
Customize. Backpack. Customization. ഇത് കസ്റ്റമൈസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറഞ്ഞു.
now available for you.
Sub order. Delivery rifle. ഒന്ന് കൊടുത്തിട്ട് വരാം. സൈപ്പർ റൈഫിൾ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് വരാം.
This cargo has been designated breakable.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camel patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
Customers. No. Get out. നമ്മൾ സ്നൈപ്പർ റൈഫിൾ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് വരാം. ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, കൂടുതൽ ദൂരമൊന്നുമില്ല.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take charge, Sam. Sam,
No.
I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Use rollman.
Ready.
അവിടെ അയക്കുന്ന നമുക്ക് അപ്പുറത്ത് കൂടെ വരാം. ബട്ട്
Let's catch up. Nice catch.
കയറാൻ പറ്റില്ല അപ്പുറത്ത്. മീഡിയ ഓക്കെ, മീഡിയം കുഴപ്പമില്ല. എസ് കുഴപ്പമില്ലായിരുന്നു. Hello Tom, I need 100 kilos of food delivered to the outpost. 500 kilos are running from current location. actually. Okay, where can I get the woods? Is it from the forest or somewhere else? I don't know if it's multiplayer, but I am joking. It has multiplayer, but I am playing on offline. But there is no woods. I think in first game there are some woods, but yeah, in this game no woods yet, not yet. By the way, I'm looking for the kangaroos. I don't even know the game. Neither me too. I don't own the. I do not own this game. This is my friend's account. Seems like you're a Red Dead fan.
They're very close now.
I have to replay Red Dead again. I want to. I really enjoyed that game. I really do. I also miss Arthur. Okay, where is the BT? Yay! Sam is going dirty. I mean, he was kind of retired, but Fragile called him again for the job. It is. Oh, where are the BTs? Yay. Survival camera. Ooh. Okay. That's big. That's big. Black Slenderman, maybe, perhaps. He's really big. A giant one. They can move. That sucks. Great. Nice to know. Yeah. Okay, the blood grenades actually takes 3 for this monster, for this BT. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Okay, let's have to go soon. Okay, alright. Thanks for coming, man. I'll come back later. So it's okay, man. It's okay. You can come back later. This game actually takes time to complete. Like everything. Every delivery takes time. Like, yeah. It's a slow game, but I really enjoy this game.
Evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
Delivery.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent. get you to do all this work?
Now displaying your current order grade.
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Okay. Recovery the okay. നമ്മള് ബീറ്റേഴ്സിനെ ഫൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോയിട്ട്
Take care, Sam. Okay.
ബ്രിഡ്ജ് ഒന്നുമില്ല. മീ Mentos? What the do you mean Mentos? Right. Kojima game. It's a Kojima game.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Wow. Okay, almost. This.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Give me the sniper. I want the sniper. എനിക്ക് സ്നൈപ്പർ വേണം. എനിക്ക് വേണം. ഞാനിങ്ങ് എടുക്കുക.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it. The contents look perfect to me. Hats off to you. Are no... I suppose I ought to hold up my end of the bargain. Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
ഒരുപാടുണ്ടല്ലോ കണക്ട് ചെയ്യാന്. ഓ മൈ ഗോഡ്. The lone commander. Smoke.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The form is a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind. Just a shame our paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided. And maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die.
Smoky grenade. What happened?
Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralise an enemy with one. But they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover. Far more than you probably realise. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilised, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke, making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the watchers scattered all over this hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle? All the bloodshed? For the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down. My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though. Make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon, so fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. And always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you.
Okay.
Righto, Sam. I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper rifle with the data I just shared, if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would you?
Thanks. Prince cargo.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Okay,
The delivery will be
100.
assigned to another porter.
I didn't know I picked up another delivery. Okay. That's easy. Smoke one. We have one sniper rifle. Oh, good to go. Upgrade this. Sky combust display. Auto aid request.
So far, so good.
Okay. Dokter, ha?
Fuck.
Yep. Large. Medium, three. That's three items. Okay.
Brigands. A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
What? ഓക്കെ എത്ര പേരുണ്ടെന്ന് അറിയില്ല. അവനൊന്നും What's this? Okay, that was easy. അത്ര ഈസി അല്ല, നല്ല ഈസിയാണ്.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
To sleep, go to sleep, go. Okay.
Well done, Sam. That's the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
Move it, Sam.
Keep it up, Sam.
Good morning to you.
How do you, mate? Well. Retrieved that cargo from those troublemakers, did you? We're all very grateful. Now, let's review the order details. This cargo isn't... We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I want you to have this data. It'll help you in your work. We've designated more materials for your use. Don't hold back on our account.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Aim assist.
We've got our hands on those bastards' gear now. And it's all thanks to you. With this tech, we should have no trouble whatsoever monitoring and tracking their movements from here. Also, something tells me you've earned the Lone Commander's respect. Call it a hunch, giving you more imposing aura. I reckon the Golden Fist and the Island Inventor will be keen to meet with you.
Golden Fist.
He's a combat specialist who used to be stationed at Cape Fort Knot, which was a settlement located to the north of West Fort Knot. Anyway, he was a champion boxer, so he excels at close-range engagements. As one would expect. One time, when he heard a group of trigger-happy arseholes were getting ready to attack Cape Fort Knot, he went out alone and took the lot of them down with his bare hands. I'm honestly not sure how he's getting on these days. But if you could bring him into the chiral network, you would gain the support of a powerful ally. You're damn right I do. His skills as a soldier and leader were second to none. A marksman like you wouldn't believe. And not just with a rifle either. He once captured an enemy outpost with nothing but his custom handgun for company. If you can find a way to gain his trust, I'm sure he'll have something of value to teach you. But the poor bloke still holds himself responsible for the death of his comrades. Wrongly, in my opinion. The way I see it, if he couldn't save them, then no one could. A strange sort of fella, if I'm being honest. He set up shop on an island he never leaves so he could devote himself to his research. And if you head north from here, past West Fort Knot, you'll come across a lonely island just off the coast. As for this, research, I've only met him once myself. And I couldn't make head nor tail of whatever the hell it was he was trying to build. But perhaps you'll have better luck than me if you decide to pay him a visit. This is a chiral anti-gravity device that can be attached to your backpack. Slap it on and your cargo will feel significantly lighter. And the more of them you use, the more noticeable the effect becomes. Any porter ought to appreciate a piece of kit like this. I'm sure you'll be a big fan.
Order completed. Well done.
Sam Burgess. Grenade pouch. Ah. A device that decreases backward overweight, increase Sam's cargo carrying capacity. The more anti-gravity device you kept, the great weight reduce. Okay, spare ammo, back protection.
I appreciate the hard yakka.
Okay, no. Utilize. Okay. Okay. Piston.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
there are wild animals nearby. Such creatures are rare and precious, friends to be protected.
Ah, I see.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Notice that sign, Sam? I think someone might need help. I don't know, perhaps we could lend them a hand if we have time. And when we in turn need assistance, we can always build a sign of our own.
Okay. It's sniper time. How close we have to get? Ah, I see you. Okay, one more tomb. 1, 2, 3. I think 3. There are three. 3 പേരുണ്ട്. Ah!
You a porter? Those brigands, are they all gone? Well, this is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details. Didn't think anyone could fight that hard. Hell, maybe no one else can. We'd already written this off as lost. You've made everyone's day bringing it in. You seem like a porter we can rely on. Go on, use your Cupid to get us online. Quickly now. I'll feel a lot safer once we're all hooked up.
കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നു. Eater gates. Yay! Battle skeleton activate status. Compact uses movement speed while boosting reduced damage. Incoming projectiles mean and okay. Grenade pistols. Oh. MP grenade. Any targets.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Online at long last. This ought to do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plague gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan too. Ever since the plague gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorise that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilised all areas with our coverage. But what's done is done though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one.
If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next plate gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you. Now, if we could only manage to get that old road patched up and usable. Well, there's our schematic for an MP shell variant grenade. MP shells explode on impact, and are non-lethal munitions that can not only incapacitate humans, but also deal corrosive damage to mechs. And while they're not as effective as blood grenades, they can definitely hurt BTs too. In any case, you might want to keep a few stashed in your grenade pouch at all times. We've also shared data for a grenade pistol. While it's only good for a few shots, this gun lets you fire MP shell grenades as projectiles. Its small profile means it packs easily as cargo and won't get in the way. Naturally, it'll fit snugly into any handgun holster as well. Our last contribution is the battle skeleton. Like other skeletons you may have used, it increases your maximum carrying capacity and movement speed. This particular model also provides additional protection. However, when you boost it to move faster, or whenever you benefit from its damage reduction capabilities, it'll consume battery power, so make sure you have enough to spare. If you find yourself running low while on the road, you'll need to use a generator or borrow a private room somewhere to recharge. You ought to take one out for a spin.
Sure.
It once ran through this region. Saw quite a lot of traffic from what I hear. If you scrounged up enough materials to keep the autopaver fed, you could make it just like it was back in the old days. But it's not like we have everything you need just lying around. Restoring roads is a massive undertaking, to put it mildly. Having said all that, east of this facility, you'll find the Smoke Hill mine. Get them operational and processing ores again, and you should have no trouble securing the requisite materials. I've posted a sub-order for this task, so take it on if you're interested. It once ran through this region, but it's not like... Get them operational. I've posted it... We can't thank you enough, Sam. Before you go, you've been getting a lot of praise for all your hard work. And in recognition of this, it seems you've been officially cleared to take on standard orders. Between the harsh conditions and the violent outlaws, there are fewer and fewer folks willing to serve as porters these days. But there's no shortage of people who need help. So I encourage you to take a look if you're interested. You can review the available requests by bringing up the list via your ring terminal. You'll find a new sub-order too. We need someone to restore the mine. Bet you could benefit from having it operational as well. Anyway, thanks again for going above and beyond. Best wishes and safe travels to you, my friend.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Dolman.
Order completed. Well done.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Thanks. Standard. This one is stop cooking. We are training.
I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Perhaps we could take a break?
Sure. Cutscene. Cutscene. Bridges.
Are you all right? You were talking in your sleep. Kept repeating the name Amelie.
Sam, Tarman here. I'd like to brief you on this next order of yours. Once you're ready to head out, access the delivery terminal on the DHV Magellan to proceed.
Accidentally. Okay, accidentally I skipped wrong. Okay. My bad. Rogue. ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചു വല്ല ഇൻ ഗെയിം ഇതെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. The fuck is that? Damn, come on.
So, the files say you worked with Amelie to connect everyone in the UCA to the chiral network. But that despite your best efforts, an extinction event known as the Last Stranding seemed destined to kill us all. Until Amelie found a way to put a stop to it. She single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs from invading our world, and in doing so, saved humanity. But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all with your own two eyes. And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the Death Stranding. If we succeed, we will be fulfilling Amelie's dying wish. At least that's how I see it.
Okay.
The weapons they were wielding were impressive, and the brigands themselves were a tough, imposing bunch. You know, Sam, you can have me scout ahead if it would make your life easier. Just toss me into the middle of their camp, and I can give you a better picture of what to expect. It's not very sophisticated, but it works. Just promise you won't throw me anywhere weird. When the first APAC expedition came to Australia, the brigands saw them as invaders and rejected their overtures. They were unwilling to embrace the change that the chiral network could bring to their world. While their motives differ, I'm reminded of the Luddite movement and their violent opposition to new technologies. Brigands seem committed to not killing their enemies, at least. If only they had channeled their energies into a constructive dialogue with us.
Brigands.
Ah, yes. Those wandering BTs we encountered, I believe people call them Watchers. A fitting name given their behavior. The way they seem to be eyeing us with such disconcerting intensity. Oof. They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past unnoticed. So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help. Are you all right, Sam? What was that just now? Did something happen?
Sam, about the next site we wanted you to bring online with the Cupid. It seems we have a little problem. The tar currents nearby have grown unstable. Under these conditions, it's unlikely we'll be able to establish a chiral network connection. Our scans have identified a potential cause. An unknown device located within a brigand outpost to the north of West Fort Knott. It's hardly an elegant solution, but we need you to destroy it. When you're ready, take on this main order to proceed. The client in this case is the musician. I can't wait to hear what he has to share with the network. Don't let us down, Sam.
Musician. Hmm. Okay, 230. Me.
Hey Sam, this is Tarman. The disruptor device we need you to disable is located in this area. You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to access the device directly. You can use your ring terminal to have APAS hack into it, allowing you to disable it without resorting to brute force. Be advised though, Sam, that some of the brigands you'll encounter on site will be wearing armor protecting both their heads and bodies, and that every one of these armored units will be wielding a rod. No doubt their aim is to fortify themselves against ranged attacks, allowing them to move in and engage you at close quarters.
Okay.
In light of this development, we've gone ahead and added armored enemies to our VR weapons and combat training programs. This way you can experiment with various methods and find a means of dealing with them that's suited to your personal strengths. That's all the information I have for now. Review your potential routes and finalize your equipment loadout before heading out. We're counting on you, Sam.
Series recording. Okay. The fighting mission I okay.
Oh. He's toppled over.
Just like that, Sam.
Wrong route. Sorry, my bad. Wrong route.
Sam, are you planning on entering enemy territory while carrying all that? With that much cargo on your back, they'll spot you in no time. Why not stash your backpack and any excess equipment somewhere safe, and take only what you need for now?
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming in. I'm home.
This is a bad idea, but yeah.
This must be the...
Someone's gonna die. Yeah, easy.
Oh, good job, Sam. You've disabled the target. All right, let's deliver the cargo.
Nice.
Hey. No, copyright. No, copyright. Not another copyright, please. The musician, okay.
Right, got a little cargo under the shelf in the back.
Japanese song, okay. എത്ര കോപ്പറേറ്റ് ഉണ്ടാവും അറിയില്ല. Big one. Okay. എപ്പോൾ കേട്ട പാതി ലൈവ് മ്യൂട്ടായിരിക്കും. ഓക്കെ, that part will be mute because some songs are copyrighted for some reason. Space.
Credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Sure.
Hold on. You're with Drawbridge, am I right?
Jin
Hope the brigands weren't too much
Hoshino.
trouble. Oh, you look okay. Glad you can make
Jin
it.
Hoshino.
All right. Let's take a look at this cargo of yours. This is great. A flawless delivery. Talk about one crazy surprise. I'd given up on this one. Appreciate. I'll definitely have more. I've been waiting a long time for this. Okay, use your Cupid to hook me up.
Shotgun.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
This is really something. I'm part of the chiral network, which means everyone can finally listen to my songs. And with the music player, you'll be able to set the mood for your adventures. And just like that, the world's gotten so much bigger. Yeah, looks like my weapon data has been shared with everyone too. So about the recording you brought me, it almost sounds like a whale song. But there's something off about it. I'll need more time to figure it out. Anyway, I'll send you updates via the SSS.
Whale song.
That tar man's the one who recorded it. Said he heard it while he was out tar fishing. Have a listen.
Are you sure? That's the way?
Call me crazy, but we might be dealing with something like a whale.
Something like
Another
a...
interesting thing to note. Creatures that hear this song make an effort to avoid the source. There's not much else I can say with confidence. However, give me some time to analyze it, and I might get you some answers.
Sure.
Yeah, I got it from a friend who knows all about weapons. This is way back in the day, when I was traveling in search of new music. Well, he said I'd need to protect myself, taught me how to use it and everything. But I never did in the end. Just as well, I'm better with instruments, you know? Apparently this shines when you break it out at close range. Incorporates the latest tech as well, so it ought to pack one hell of a punch. In an ideal world, we wouldn't ever need stuff like this. But I bet it's a necessary evil for you. Do what you gotta. Yep, I can really immerse myself in my work here. Sadly, all the music I've made never gets heard by anyone else. Still, that's about to change. Because of that update I pushed you earlier, the new music player function, remember? In it, you'll find a sample of my work. When you've got the time, be it on the job or relaxing somewhere, why don't you take a listen? Gotta get going, huh? Well, hey, thank you for the help. You know, I've been wondering how those brigands got their hands on that disruptor thing. I'm just saying, they certainly don't have the know-how to build one. It's kind of worrying. Oh yeah, I had another favor I wanted to ask, if that's cool. I lost some cargo near and dear to my heart, even though I tried my best to keep it safe. I've tracked it to this dangerous place. Too dangerous for someone like me. The request's open to anyone willing to accept, but something tells me you'll deliver. Get it? Anyway, if this kind of works up your alley, then take a look at my suborder.
Yo.
Thank you so much, Sam. I have high hopes for his work. but I suppose we'll have to wait and see what comes of it. As for that strange device, it seems that its effect on the tar currents blocked all chiral communications. So I think it's only fair that we call it a chiral jammer.
Chiral jammer.
Anyway, while the currents in the area have settled down somewhat, we've received a number of troubling new reports. For one, a tar eruption was recorded in the direct vicinity of West Fort Knot. A group of figures clad in red and a large unidentified black mass were observed just prior to this eruption as well. Needless to say, the anomalous tar current activity near West Fort Knot may be related to these events. So we can't afford to ignore them and proceed with network expansion. We've got no choice but to investigate and address any cause that may be present on site. The corresponding main order has been added to this delivery terminal. I've got a feeling a difficult fight might be ahead of you, Sam. I strongly advise you to prepare accordingly.
Okay.
Order completed. Well done.
Sam, take a good look at the tracks you've made. They're proof that you were here in this time and place. They have the power to give courage to others who see them. And in time, they'll become roads, allowing you to connect with your fellow man.
Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow then. Okay. നാളെ ഫസ്റ്റ് എപ്പിസോഡ് ബോസ് ഫൈറ്റ് ആയിരിക്കും. ഫസ്റ്റ് എപ്പിസോഡല്ല ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ച ഫസ്റ്റ് നമ്മുടെ ഡെലിവറി വാക്ക് ത്രൂവിൽ ബോസ് ഫൈറ്റ് ആയിരിക്കും. ഫസ്റ്റ് ബോസ് ഫൈറ്റ് അല്ല, ഫസ്റ്റ് ബോസ് ഫൈറ്റ് ഓൾറെഡി ഫൈറ്റ് ചെയ്തു. So second boss fight. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.